The festival season is here, and in the next few days, Hindus across the world are going to celebrate Dhanteras, Naraka Chaturdashi, Deepavali, Govardhan Puja, Bhai Dooj, Chhat Puja, and many more festivals. Why do we celebrate Deepavali? Deepavali is considered the festival of lights, where Deepavali signifies the win of good over evil, truth over untruth, light over darkness, and dharma over adharma. Deepavali signifies all these things. Why do we celebrate Deepavali? Because all these things have been done by the greatest heroes in our epics. Lord Rama kills Ravana and comes back to Ayodhya, and Lord Shri Krishna and his second wife Satyabhama kill Narakasura, and that is why we celebrate Deepavali. So in this video today, let's talk about Narakasura. Namaste everyone, welcome back to Zesty Nimbu. This is Sri Rekha. The story is first mentioned in Mahabharata, then we find references for this story in Bhagavata Purana as well. We have covered Bhagavata Purana and various other Puranas as well in our previous videos. You can check out the videos in the link above as well as in the description box below. Do check out a podcast that I had done with my grandmother on Diwali, where we talk about the essence of Diwali and why we celebrate it and what is the greatness of Diwali. So the link is above as well as in the description box below. So who was Narakasura? Narakasura was the son of Varaha Avtara of Mahavishnu and Bhudevi. Why was he a significant demon? That is because he got a boon from Chaturmukhi Brahma. Lord Brahma gives him a boon when Narakasura approaches him. Lord Brahma says, I can't give you a boon of immortality, but I can give you one boon where you can only be killed by your mother. Narakasura agrees to this and goes back very happy, thinking that nobody will kill him and his mother will anyways not kill him. So he starts troubling all the devas, killing many people, and so on and so forth. There comes a time when Narakasura crosses all limits. That was when he takes the earrings from Aditi. Who was Aditi? Aditi was the mother of all devas. So he removes the earrings from Aditi and takes them away. Then he also steals Varuna's umbrella. Varuna is the god of rain, and he also steals Maniparvat. This Maniparvat is a place where all the devas go for Vihara Yatras. So these three things were stolen by Narakasura, and since Aditi's earrings were stolen, devas approach Shri Krishna and tell him that Narakasura has stolen all these items. And they particularly mention Aditi's earrings, and then Krishna becomes very angry and says, I am going to kill Narakasura. Krishna had 8 wives: Rukmini, Satyabhama, Jambavati, Kalindi, Mitravinda, Nagnajiti, Bhadra and Lakshana. So these were the 8 wives. His second wife Satyabhama comes and says, I am going to come along with you to the battlefield and fight Narakasura. Krishna agrees, and both of them go on Garuda. Garuda is the Vahana of Lord Mahavishnu. So both of them go on Garuda and go to the place of Narakasura. Where does Narakasura stay? Narakasura stays in a place called Pragjyotishpura, of which he was the king. Pragjyotishpura is the current day Assam. He had a son called Bhagadatta. Bhagadatta was a warrior who participated in the Mahabharata war on the side of Kauravas. He contributes one Akshauhini of his Sena, the Kauravas. So I have covered the Akshauhini Senas in a previous video of mine. You can check that video in the link above as well as in the description box below. So Narakasura was the king of Pragjyotishpura. He used to rule over that area. So Krishna and Satyabhama on Garuda go to Pragjyotishpura. So when they go there, they have to encounter a lot of demons. Narakasura had a great general in his ranks called Murasura. Murasura was a great fighter, and ultimately he is slain by Krishna's Gada. So Narakasura then sends his army, then Satyabhama starts killing everyone. Narakasura comes onto the battlefield himself, and then Satyabhama also fires arrows at him. And finally, Krishna kills him with his Sudarshan Chakra. He falls down on the earth. Narakasura is surprised. Before dying, he realizes, how can I die when my mother has not killed me and nobody else can kill me? Then Shri Krishna reveals that Satyabhama is the incarnation of Bhudevi and hence his mother. Then Narakasura realizes his follies, mistakes, and then dies in the arms of Satyabhama. That is the story of Naraka Chaturdashi. He is killed on Chaturdashi, and that is why we celebrate Naraka Chaturdashi as Choti Deepavali or Deepavali. So on this day, we take an oil bath, wear new clothes, and then eat all the savories as prasad. So this is the story of Naraka, and this is the reason why we celebrate Deepavali. So I hope you have liked this story. So I'm not going to ask the Rishi of the Week question this time. Directly go into the question of the week. Who kills Bhagadatta in Mahabharata war? And what is the name of the elephant of Bhagadatta? Do let me know the answers. I'm really happy that so many of you are participating in answering all the questions. So I look forward to your answers for this week as well. And do follow me on all the social media platforms. And check out the quiz on my website at zestynimbu.com. So this Deepavali, please celebrate it with lots of firecrackers and lots of happiness, lots of sweets, and do meet your family. Celebrate Diwali with firecrackers, because don't let anybody guilt trap you into thinking that our festivals cause pollution. No. And by celebrating with firecrackers, you are also helping somebody else celebrate their Deepavali. Also buy earthen lamps, not Chinese firecrackers or Chinese lamps. This will help our local artists and local workers. Go vocal for local, as the Prime Minister says, and do celebrate this festival with great gusto and great dhamaka. Shubh Deepavali, have a safe and happy Deepavali. Thank you so much, and until the next video, we are going to talk about the Itihasas, Ramayana and Mahabharata. See you. Namaste.